Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here, and I just kind of wanted to do a video about some of the worst lines, gimmicks, series, whatever you want to call them, groups of Transformers in the entire fandom. These things are so annoying to me. I would love to hunt them all down and melt them. They are just that atrocious. So, without any further ado, let's complain about some really crappy Transformer toys. Okay, at number 5, I've got Arms Microns. What the hell are these stupid things? I hate them. People are eating them up. They love them. I don't know why. They suck. And they're expensive for what they are. They almost had it right with a Target Master like toy. And I will say some of them do look halfway decent, but 95% of them suck big balls. Alright, look at these things. Okay, the Optimus Prime one, that doesn't look too terribly bad, but look at Bumblebee. When he transforms, he looks like the Sunshine logo on the Raisin Scoops cereal box. It's just dumb. It's dumb. The Salamander thing, really, not only is it dumb in its black mode, but they have to make it stupid pink. I don't get it. And what does it transform into? A big block of nothing. That's supposed to be an axe? Really? Nice try. And then let's look at the snake thing. First of all, the snake sucks. It's got a big hole in it. It's a snake somebody shot in the head. And what does it transform into? A tuning fork. Come on. This entire series is riddled with stupid things. There's some kind of robot that looks like he turns into a butter knife. The gun one in the top right's okay looking, but then you've got some kind of goat thing that turns into, I have no idea what that is. Is that a ceiling fan? What is that? It makes no sense to me. And then you've got another one, I guess it's supposed to be Megatron's gun, that turns into what looks to me like a gorilla, but it's supposed to be, I think, Lugnut. I don't know. I don't get it. There are other ones that are even dumber. There's one that looks like a pig. There's one that looks like it's a radiator. I don't get these things. Good idea if it's a decent looking robot that turns into a gun. If it's not, throw it away. I hate this line. My number 4 really crappy, horrible series of toys isn't really a series, but it is so crappy that it made this list. Transformers, Energon, Grimlock, and Swoop. They are terrible, and I was so excited when I saw this series come out. I'm like, nice, Grimlock and Swoop, kind of generation style, and they combine. I was so excited until I saw how horrible these things are. Alright, let's look at these things. Grimlock at least looks kind of Grimlock-like, but he sucks. He's terrible. His transformation's horrible. When he's in robot mode, he doesn't stay together. It's just a really awful, awful version of Grimlock. And then you have this Swoop. It's not the right color. It doesn't look right. Its pterodactyl version is really weird looking. It's not Swoop at all. If Grimlock's in his G1 colors, why is Swoop not in his G1 colors? And look at this really crappy robot it turns into. What is it, like Mega Dinobot, I think they call him? It's lame. All it is Swoop's legs, and his feet just hang there. And then you put Grimlock on the top with a different head, and then his tail splits out. It looks like he literally has 2, 4, 6 sets of arms and legs. I mean, he looks ridiculous. The figure doesn't stand well. It's hideous. It's just a great idea. Horrible, horrible execution. Such a fail. The number 3 slot goes to Power Core Combiners. These are the biggest joke in years. They were shelf warmers. They sat on shelves. I didn't see anybody buy these damn things. They tried to put them on clearance. They didn't even sell those. They were too expensive, and they look horrible. You get one robot and then 4 drones that turn into appendages. And what's worse, they don't even make good appendages. Look at that. That sucks. Look at that arm on the left side. Look at the arm on the right. Look at those legs. It's absolutely atrocious. What in the hell, Hasbro? And here we have a couple others. They ruined the Combaticons. Look at that. Look at that spindly, stupid arm. It's so lame. The main robot's okay, but the rest of it sucks. The aerial bots, there's no salvaging that. Just throw that in the garbage. The only thing that makes this series any worthwhile, the little Iron Cross figures from a third-party company where somebody actually made figures to attach to these things that made them look cool. And there's really only 2 of the Power Core Combiners that look cool. This guy right here, this Combaticon guy, and then the tank one. Other than that, the rest of them just are terrible. And here's the worst one of those groups, the Dinobots. At least they're kind of G1 colored, but they're just dumb. They're horrible. They're not even really cool dinosaurs. One of them's not even a dinosaur. It's a Dimetrodon. Of course, I guess Swoop wasn't really a dinosaur either, but pterodactyls are cool. That thing is not. And I think that's isn't that a duckbill dinosaur down in the bottom corner? Really? This is just... But wait, there's more. Not only did we get really crappy Power Core Combiners that use these stupid little drones as really crappy legs, but we got a whole series of deluxe figures that were almost a good idea. They're almost like Target Masters and Power Masters, or at least Minicons from Armada, but instead we get a bunch of really horrible looking toys. The tank guy's okay, but then it gets ruined with these stupid, like, translucent, fiery, glossy, neon colored little Minicon things that attach to them. Why are they that stupid color? They don't match the other robot. You suck, Power Core Combiners. At number 2, we have the robot replicas from the Transformers movie series. First of all, they're Bayformers, which you gotta make a really good toy to make me want to buy a Bayformer figure. These don't even transform. These really crappy toys were supposed to be really articulate and just lots and lots of detail, movie accurate detail. That was the whole point to these things. Like, I don't know, some kind of master figure or something with great detail. No, they sucked. They looked horrible. They had bad sculpts and really horrible, horrible, sloppy paint jobs on them. I've never seen one of those things leave the stores. Ever. It's like the Action Masters had a baby. Here it is. Action Masters, the next generation. It really sucks. The big craptastic. And talking about Action Masters, that hits number 1 on the list, folks. The Transformers G1 Action Master toys. There was nothing action about them or masterful about them. They were Transformers that didn't flippin' transform. The character shown here says it all. What a crock. These were really, really bad sculpted G1 characters. They were supposed to be like some kind of Transformer version of a G.I. Joe. I don't know what the deal was. And they came with transforming weapons and transforming vehicles. Uh, it was just so awful. This was the nail in the coffin of the Transformers Generation 1 line. I mean, look at Optimus Prime. He's driving his truck. And it's not even his truck. It's in Rodimus Prime's colors. What the hell is up with that? They can't even make his own truck that he drives his colors? Really? It's pretty lame. Pretty lame, Hasbro. Let's not forget about Megatron and his really crappy whatever this is supposed to be. Is it a jet, a tank? I don't even know what that other mode is supposed to be. It's just really, really badly done. At least the Reveltech figures look like good sculpts. They are cartoon accurate. These things, not so much. Really bad versions of them, that's for sure. They look like something out of Mad Magazine spoofs come into plastic. It's terrible. And where did he get this tank thing? Did he steal this from Cobra Commander? Really? Just awful. And the bad thing was, those figures didn't even stand up very well. They didn't even pose. They were just awful, awful, awful. The absolute worst Transformer figures ever made. Good Lord Hasbro. Why did you make those? It makes me sad. Alright guys, so there's my top 5 worst Transformers lines, or series, toy lines, series, groups, whatever you want to call them, of Transformers ever made. Just absolutely wretched and awful. But I guess you gotta weed through some garbage figures to get to the good stuff, right? So at least we've got the Masterpiece series, the Universe, Generations, Classics lines, those things. And we don't get these but every so many years, it seems. But when we do get them, good Lord, do they suck. I mean, come on. It's a pink snake that turns into a tuning fork. A pink snake. Sheesh.